Hello there, and welcome again to Web3 Revolution. My name is Rex, and before we begin, please remember that none of what we talk about constitutes financial advice, so please be careful out there. As that being said, let's get started. So, today we're going to talk about Vault or XVM. It's a real-world asset coin that is going to supercharge the next generation of real-world assets on the XRP ledger. It's already live, funny enough, on Solana, but it is built on the XRP ledger, and that's what matters. And it has a very simple idea. I mean, as simple as, look, these markets are massive, and if they were tokenized, it would make more people access that liquidity, and therefore grow their bags. I mean, this is very simple math. Look, the reality is, buying and trading watches, it takes a while, right? If there's a way to tokenize it, like this watch right here, and say, okay, you can own a part of this watch, or, you know, we can just trade watches in a way without actually having to ship them all over the place. You can definitely save a lot of time and money, and overall, be willing to pay these small transaction fees to the XVM. So the use case is very simple, and it makes sense. And we can look at the markets. I mean, it's their community. I mean, look, we're going to look at their community real quick now. They have 5,000 followers, so it's still small. Can't say it's huge yet. They just launched, so they're very new, right? It just shows your account and what can you put on it and how do you want to tokenize it. So it's easy to use, very important, right? Looking at their Telegram, they got 3,000 members, a little less, but you know, again, we might be getting into this project early, so it might not be the worst thing, right? Looking at their GitHub page, you know, GitHub is important. It looks like there is, I mean, for now, it's just a simple README. There's not actually, oh no, there is. Okay, there's a little things. But as you can see, it is being contributed to and the activity is still there. That really matters. It shows that they are active, that they are working towards being active. And that's what everyone cares about, of course. It is it a good time to buy this? Now, I mean, look, just look at this. Please tell me right now, does this look like a healthy chart? Please let me know. It dropped 40%. I mean, look, I know that on the 1 hour, you see something, and yes, you do. I'm not going to lie. But are people still buying this? I mean, let's see who put in a $1,000 clip. Okay, I mean, 6 minutes ago, this guy bought $1,000. Actually, that's not bad. So there's still volume. There's still interest. Overall, I mean, look, it dropped 40% today. Now it's going slightly up. This could actually be quite a good entry. It just on the hourly, right? So, I mean, you might want to write it here and then write it back down. On the daily, this thing's cooked. I mean, we cannot deny. We kind of wanted to find some kind of bottom. I personally, I mean, considering this went to 120 million, I do see it going back here eventually. But as usual, I'm greedy. I want a good deal. It's at 22. Probably maybe a $20 million market cap. This could make a lot of sense. I mean, a lot of sense to just pick up, not talk, and be done with it, right? Look at top traders. Yeah, okay, these guys made a lot of money already. This guy made a lot of money. Wow. Congrats to this BWY guy. If you're an insider or not, it's quite a few X's there. And, you know, this is only possible in crypto. Obviously, we're a little later here. We cannot expect such gains. I would say maybe a 2 to 3x. Conservatively, if it goes back to 120 million, and because this is like actually works, then you know, it could go maybe a little higher, maybe it's 200 million. But the reality is, I'm not really seeing how this works, how someone can easily put it on the ledger so far. I mean, look, if it has a simple UI, the way it promises in its Twitter, right? Something like this, like, oh, look at this. Okay, token updated. Boom. This is my coin. Boom, it's done. Yes, I would argue this is fantastic. But until then, you know, be careful. This is a new project. It's very new. We don't know how legit it is, but, you know, it has quite a few influencers following it. That's pretty good news. So overall, just keep it in your back pocket. Under 20 million, if you can get it, you can maybe write it back to 40, 60, 80. And then, you know, take profits along the way just to be safe. But yes, the potential is quite large on this one. But as usual, you know, you want to be careful when it looks too good to be true, right? Especially when it's up 14% in an hour. This might be a liquidity grab. It is not clear It's tough to know right now. That's part of it. You know, I mean, ideally we'd go a tiny bit lower and then I feel comfortable. But even now, if you do believe in the project, feel free to take a small position. Anyway, I just presented to you XVM, or also known as Vault. This was Rex, and I hope to see you in the next video.